Yo, what's good? It's your man 100 Grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. And today, I want to talk about these New Orleans Pelicans in a close game against the San Antonio Spurs, in a big game for them, fighting for that last spot in the play-in tournament to get into the playoffs. They lose a nail biter to the San Antonio Spurs. They lost. But damn it, I like what I see. I'm going to jump into that in this video. Smash that like button for me, hit subscribe and the bell for notifications. And let me be clear, the New Orleans Pelicans are a team that's been rebuilding ever since Anthony Davis left and Drew Holiday left. And despite getting Zion Williamson in this up and down roller coaster of his early career, they continue to rebuild. But the acquisition of CJ McCollum has shifted them away from the rebuild into a part of their outlook where they understand they are now competing for the playoffs. And they're all in for it. Not only did they get CJ McCollum, they also got Larry Nance Jr., which was a great pickup. But in combination with their other veterans, Garrett Temple, Jonas Valanciunas, Brandon Ingram, who's now a veteran, this team is more poised than ever to be able to make that push. But the big question is, can they ever be healthy? Can they be healthy enough to actually maximize the potential that they have on this roster? Because when we saw CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, and Herb Jones on the same floor together, they were absolutely dynamic. They were special. With Jonas Valanciunas then pushed to a third or fourth option, they were knocking off playoff teams. But then Brandon Ingram gets hurt. But that's opened up playing time for other guys to assume larger roles. And we've seen guys like Herbert Jones being given more playmaking duties to show what he can do off the bounce, passing the ball off the bounce, in the rotation, looking to make guys better. And he stepped up. If I'm honest with you, I think Herbert Jones might be an All-NBA player, All-NBA defensive player already. But if you're thinking about where he's starting off right now, at 6'9", athletic, extremely agile, can shoot the three, can make plays off the bounce, pass the ball, facilitate, he might be another all-star level player. And so you look at between him and almost his like baby twin in Trey Murphy III out of the University of Virginia, this team is looking more long and athletic than I've probably ever seen them before. Not to mention that you got two guys, Jackson Hayes, Najee Marshall, who also add athleticism, length, toughness, an ability to get out in transition. And they've both shown the ability to make plays off the dribble. Kudos to head coach Willie Green, who's given them not just the freedom to develop, but also put them in the best position to be able to maximize their skills and abilities. This team is still figuring it out. And I thought they would have put it together sooner, only because I didn't foresee the injury to Brandon Ingram. I think when Brandon Ingram comes back, everybody falls into place. And it becomes real simple in terms of how they're going to look to win night in and night out. But that's all to say, Brandon Ingram is not back yet. And so the big question becomes, can they hold on? Can they hold on long enough to be able to retain that number 10 seed play-in and get into the play-in tournament? Now, San Antonio is coming. They're going to be knocking on that door. But I also see with the return of Brandon Ingram, the Pelicans being able to win the majority of their games moving forward. They've got a good enough schedule where they should be able to do it. Now, what's their total outlook for this season? I'm going to be honest, most of y'all who know my channel, who see my videos, you know I'm not a believer in the Minnesota Timberwolves. Patrick Beverley has really become the heartbeat to elevate this team, and I still keep forgetting to show some love to the Timberwolves and do this video. But I don't think for a moment that the Timberwolves are ready to win in the playoffs, let alone the play-in. And between the Lakers or even the New Orleans Pelicans, I see both of them being able to knock off the Timberwolves in the play-in tournament. A healthy C.J. McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas, Herbert Jones. This team, Devontae Graham, I keep forgetting to mention him. This team, as they begin to put their pieces back together again, is going to be extremely formidable. I think if they have a healthy season with this type of a roster, even without Zion Williamson, they're in the playoffs comfortably. They could be a number 7 seed, 6 seed, at least. At least. And so I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think is the outlook for this team? But if I'm real with y'all, I'm still excited. Even though they lost a nail biter, I see the potential. I see how guys are playing. I'm looking at the long-term outlook of a Jackson Hayes, a Herbert Jones. These guys look like they could become potentially all-stars one day. And now they're still waiting on Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson to come back. Damn. 2 25-plus scores a game, returning to your roster, and you're already a playing team that already has a 25-plus points per game scorer on there in C.J. McCollum. And all the talent that they have sitting there that's developing, that's playing at a high level. If this team can prove that they can get into the play-in tournament and come away with a victory, or even knock off the Timberwolves and get into the playoffs, yo, I'm going to be so excited about the Pelicans going into next season. But once again, I want to know what you guys think. Holler at me at RockNeverStops2, that's the number 2, on Twitter or the comment section. You know I definitely respond. Till then, I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.